Hey everyone, what's up? I hope you're all doing well. We are gonna do something today, who knows. I took out the Fiery 2.0 palette from Beauty Bay. I've used this a few times and I love it. I feel like every single time it's been a good experience. But yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll dip into like these yellowy colors, the mustards, I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, that's what we're doing, so let's begin. I'm gonna take the Milk highlight in the shade Lit, and mine looks questionable. I can't tell if mine is like expired. I don't really remember how it was when I first got it, but I'm gonna begin to work this onto the high points of my face. And I've said this many times before, but I like to apply this product with my fingers so that it can warm up a little bit and just melt right onto my skin. For foundation, I'm using the Wet n Wild Dewy Photo Focus. Foundation for me is just meant to even out the complexion of my skin. I don't really care to have every single thing covered. So for me, like, this is a good amount. But now I'm gonna go in with some concealer. This is the Milani Conceal and Perfect. I usually like to conceal in the inner corner, right on the ends of my eyes. And then I'll take a bit down the center just to help balance everything out. Usually my concealer is just about a shade lighter than my actual skin tone because I do want it to brighten a little, but I want it to also act as a concealer. So I don't want it to be too far off from my actual skin tone. For powder, I just like to set the center of my face to help control some of the oils that may appear throughout the day. So I'll go right under my eyes to give a light setting of that. And then right around my nose. I'm not super oily, but that's definitely where the oil comes through, if I do. To bronze up the skin, I'm using the Fenty bronzer in the shade Shady Biz. I'm gonna begin to pat the product on and then buff it out. The reason for patting it first and then buffing it is because I feel like since I don't set my entire face by adding a padded layer down, it's basically giving like a secure layer and making sure that I don't move any of the product that's underneath. What's next? Some blush. I feel like I might add a little bit more of the Milk highlight. So let me do that really quick. Yeah, just a little bit more, nothing crazy. Alright, for blush, this is the Wet n Wild Color Icon in the shade Keep It Peachy. Now let's zoom in and get these eyes with something on them. Okay, I'm gonna start with taking the shade Peach and begin to work that in the crease. I like to have my eyeshadow pretty blown out, so I'm never super precise unless that's the direction I want to go in. Now dipping into the shade Turmeric, and I love how this one looks. Placing that in the crease as well, but keeping it a little lower, more at like the base of the first shade we placed. And actually, I'm gonna go ahead and pat that on my lid as well, so it's okay if it gets below it. Let's go in with a flat brush and begin to pack that turmeric color on the lid. Back into that pink shade. It's more of like a salmon. And I'm just adding it right on the edge to intensify it a little bit more. For the inner corner, let's take the shade Fizzy and see what that looks like. I don't know if I've used this before. Ooh, yeah, that's cool. I like that. Let's work on the lower lash line a little because I don't really know what I'm doing. So I'm gonna go in, oh gosh, I don't know. Let's use the shade Turmeric all along the lower lash line. Let's go in with the shade Autumn. See how that looks on the outer corner, and then debatably we might just go in with a pink. So I just want to add that actually right into my crease. So let's go ahead and add some mascara, and then I can decide if I want to add anything more. Taking the Essence Lash Princess. Okay, I want to leave the bottom lashes blank. So let's go ahead and wait for this mascara to dry, give them one last curl, and then what else do I want to add? I just don't know. That would look weird if I added a shimmer on the outer corner. Fuck it, let's add the same inner corner color to the outer corner. Is this gonna fuck it up? Probably. Most certainly should have done this prior to mascara, but you know what? We are just having fun. And then let's go back in to intensify the center. That's kind of cool. Can you tell that I had no idea what I wanted to do? Now we're just gonna blend out those edges. I'm gonna take a brown liner. And I'm gonna add some eyelashes, and then we can come back and do the lips. Okay, so lashes are on. These are the Ardell Faux Mink Demi Wispies. I've really been liking these a lot. I feel like they're such a good like day-to-day lash, but they also work for a little more glam. For lips, I just decided to do the E.L.F. Lip Plumping Gloss. This is the shade Champagne Glam. Okay, here is what ended up happening on this face of mine. I like it. I feel like this look is pretty dandy. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Okay, let's... fuck, dude. I don't know what to do. Focus. Focus. You bitch.